I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you... Let's do it.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Do your business.
Good work. You're going great. Keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch that go. Switch stance. That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
And time!
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on this.
Let's fight.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're...
Let's go. Want to fight.
Look at me!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. Come on, you let...
Let's do it. Give me your gloves.
That's it, you're breaking his arm. You're breaking his heart.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay? Time.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
Box.
Look at me. Look at me. Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breath.
And back.
And come back. Get your hands up. Don't take another shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me. Time.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Now it's a tougher fight.
Back.
Out with that left hook. Come back.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater. And what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor. She's 5'5" tall with a reach of 66.1 inches. And standing across from her, the undisputed champ. Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner. And now, from Bray, Ireland, here is a 2-division undisputed champion of the world. Introducing simply the best, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Bray, Ireland, she became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world, Katie Taylor.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
All right, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. She wasn't ready for that counter. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. That uppercut just missed. Love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people that are here in this place, they will spot it.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Beautiful counter punch. So close to that uppercut. And shoot. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. On to the second round. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Nice counter shot. That jab won't score. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. They're both trying for a knockout. Perfect counter shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight is not going to play. On to the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Back and forth they go. Caution being thrown to the wind. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good job stopping that uppercut. Point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Their stamina is off the charts. You see that? And that is that. It is a knockout. What a win. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's David Benavidez. He's a whopping 6 foot 2 inches tall and has a reach of 74.5 inches. And he'll be facing Dmitry Bivol, 183 centimeters tall, a weight of 79 kgs, his reach 183 centimeters.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, turned pro at the young age of 16 years old, and by the age of 20, became the youngest ever. Here comes Dmitry Bivol. Here comes the man that beat down Canelo in Las Vegas, the fighter of the year in 2022. It's the light heavyweight champ. Watch out for that long, stiff jab.
It'll be ding-ding from first off. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting two-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Do you believe what we're seeing? He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Straight right just misses. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted. It's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fight has a real good flow to it. A perfect counter shot. And that jab just missed with the left hand. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benavidez.
What do you do?
And there's the bell for round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. They both want a knockout, you can tell. That left hook missed. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Talk about David Benavidez that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Let's get it started in round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swing and a miss with the hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They exchange punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. David. And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. Good counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. That hook just can't find the target. That hook look is carried away. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Benavidez at left.
Big deep breath. Big.
On to the fifth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know... Down goes Benavidez!
I've seen many shots like that. A simple short shot. Put the fighter down.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Straight right just misses. Let's start the sixth. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
That counter shot lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny? Well, hold on a second, Johnny. We've never seen B-Ball hurt quite like this. What's going to happen? It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
The right hook misses. Might be ready to go.
Days, where should he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook won't score. There's the bell to start round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Well done with that counter shot. Oh, what a shot! Dimitri Bivol in some serious trouble here.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. The perfect counter lands. Good counter punching. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round.
Let's go out there and get your boxing back together.
And there's the bell to start round 8. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, Bivol now, stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
There's a counter shot. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Punch, counter punch. Not many people would have... Who could forget? It's Charlie. And this one has all of... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. And he scores with the counter. Got out of the way of that right hook. Nice counter. It's bombed away. There's a counter shot. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. The perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. He misses with that straight left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Edwards in that last one. And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. Punch, counter punch. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
It's a flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
That hook doesn't score. How about that time counter shot? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These punches coming from every angle. You're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
You're fighting a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The bell rings and we start the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
God, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punching. He couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. And Pacquiao goes to the canvas.
What a shot. Was that a flash knockdown? He should get up from that. He's fresh enough. He can get up from that. Does he want to?
Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff.
They exchange punches. That counter shot lands. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Well done with that counter shot. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That right hook not connecting. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter, who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
He threw a punch in a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. In that last back into the fray here in round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again, because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A perfect counter shot. Counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Catch and shoot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Missing with that jab. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edwards in that. This is the beginning of round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Nice counter punch. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
There's a counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one.
Does he know he's hurting? Look at him. That back foot went completely.
Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao. Here we go. It's round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. His stamina is off the charts. A perfect counter lands. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
His stamina is off the charts. That counter shot lands. Stamina is off the charts. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Manny. secures the belt for round 8. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship round. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, slept right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Nice counter. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Can't land that jab. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Misses with the straight left. Beautiful counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Edwards stumbling around.
He's dazed. Where should he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
Some might have thought it was...